Right here, we're getting the day started before I'm fully set up. I've got 3 rods out. Yeah, he's on there, man. I've got 3 rods out right now. I was putting a fresh hook there on my 4th and going to get it cast out, and this one has gone off. I'm out here at first light. Hopefully you can see right now. I think I got enough daylight to be able to film. But I'm set up on a bar. In my last catfishing trip, I was across the channel, set up in a creek mouth, and look at this rod right here. Look at it go. There it goes, man. I'm gonna deal with the one in the hand. Okay, let's set this one back a second. I just want to crank down on this. Make sure we get him hooked up. I'm doubled up here first thing, man. I've got all my lines out. I was saying that I was in the last catfishing video, I was across the channel at that creek mouth. Got a really nice fish, but I wanted at some point to get over here on this island, and that's where I'm set up at. I'm on an island here. There's a bar that goes off the end of it here. And every morning you come out this time of year, up here in the shallows, in this, you know, muddy bar here, you see all kinds of shad and stuff flipping. And so I was like, I'm gonna come over here and set up on this at some point. And so I've just got three rods right now anyway, cast out with skipjack. One of these 2 fish here ate a headpiece and one a midsection. Honestly, I can't remember which is which. This here is just a small blue. Let's get him out of the way. I'm gonna set him here in my back rod holder for a second while we finish bringing the other one in. And then I'll kind of give you like a little panoramic here and kind of show you what it is I'm doing out here. This fish right here ain't gonna be much bigger than the other one, but I'm thinking we might get some fish move up here. There's a lot of flow out here right now. It's about 1.5 miles an hour coming down through here. But this island, and you probably can't see right now because of the poor light, but you can see the pilot and stuff and debris. It's moving out there. But right in here you got a little slack water area. You got bait up in here, and so I think we might get some fish moving up in here today. That's what I'm hoping anyway. We got 2 at least. This in here I'm gonna put on my measuring board for the slot tournament this month. So let's set him off a second and grab my board, get rid of this other one. Now this one right here, gotta be careful with. He's hooked right through the bottom lip. That'll put a hook in you quicker than damn it right there. All right, let me turn toward the sun there. There he is, just a little thing. Get out of here. Let's land the other one now. I need to put this one on my board here for the tournament, but I don't think it's going to help me. I need one over 31 inches at this point, between 31 and 32 from the slot tournament to improve my score at all. And this one don't want to calm down, and I want to get these baits back out, so I don't want to waste too much time with this. I'm after this tournament, you know, it's a slot tournament. It's basically just me turning in my bycatches and stuff, you know. I don't want to waste a lot of time doing it because I'm always after the big ones when I come out. That's always the goal anyway. Let's see here. Well, I may have to, let me flip my board open. Oh, that one there, y'all, he's just shy of 31. Not gonna help me. Well, it was a fun time. Got the day started in a hurry. Get on out of here, kitty. All right, guys, let me just give you like a little quick rundown here, and then I want to get these baits back out here. So behind me here's an island, pretty long island. This fish, he's discombobulated. Home's out that way, fish. Here, turn, let me help you. Get on out, there you go. But this island here, fairly long island, not very wide, but it's long, got some length to it. And you've got a kind of a slack water area here where the current comes around it, and then off the end of this bar, off the end of this island's a long bar that goes out through there. And so I'm kind of down here toward the bottom of the island, best I can get, and just got my lines cast out. And my hope is to stagger them in depth. This one over here on the far end, it's really shallow. The others, I'm just trying to get farther on out here. You know, this, I can't reach the really, and it's not even deep in this section of the river. You're looking at about 20 to 25 feet for this section here. I can't reach over the drop over there on this. So what I'm counting on today is just fish that are kind of working up here onto this island and this bar here, you know, in the shallows. That's what I'm counting on. So my deepest bait today is probably going to be about 15 feet on the farthest cast. So anyway, enough of me rambling on. We got to get some baits out there if we're going to catch some fish. Well, this one here left us the headpiece, so I'm just going to send it right back out. The other one there threw the bait off, so we're going to have to rebait on it. And then I was just tying me up another rig there on my other rod, so we're going to get 2 more baits out. I'm not using clickers today, not fooling with it. I got my reels engaged, and we're going to let these fish just load up the rod and have at it, man. That's a skipjack midsection about to go out next. I'm just going to step out here a little bit, really launch it best I can anyway. All right, here is our last bait going out, skipjack head. This one I'm going to try to get the farthest out if I can. Yeah, that one will definitely be the deepest bait we have out, but you know, it's probably somewhere between 10, 15 feet deep. So going to fish the shallows today, people. Hopefully we got some fish coming up on this island to feed. We'll see. We'll either get it done or we won't, but we off to a good start. Look at that one, man. Look at this one. Oh yeah, yep. That's that one we had the farthest out there. Boy, he had that rod bent over for a long ways, man. I'm gonna try to bring him over this way, try to get him out of my other lines over there as he comes in. Oh yeah. Man, we're on fire this morning. That's 3 bites, just boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get all in my other lines here. This is gonna be a mess, but I'll deal with it. May end up going down to less rods today, just because the, you know, fishing this way with the current moving this way. As I bring these fish in, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge when one on the far side hits, but we'll make it work. Actually, you know what? I got lucky right here. I'm gonna go around this way and under this other rod, and I think that somehow or another this fish swam either over or around, but did not go through my other lines. Well, you talk about getting lucky right there, man. It may be my day, y'all. I may need to stop and get a lottery ticket on the way home. This one here is another one that ain't gonna be no monster, but there's fish in here. That's for dang sure. This one here we're gonna throw on the board, see if he'll work for my tournament. There, we're getting that headpiece back too. I'm gonna throw it right back out here in a second. Let's just put him on the board. Now today's video, again, sponsored by Catfish Sumo. Catfishsumo.com/Justin will get you some deals. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, he's gonna flop around and make a mess. Come on, fishy. Let's see what we got with you. Oh, he's a skinny fish, but he's over 33 inches, about 33 and a half. That ain't gonna work for me in a tournament. That's one of them in-betweeners, one of them that's fun to catch, but not gonna make me no money in a tournament. Get out here, buddy. Get on out of here now, I mean it. You go out there and bite another one, we'll catch you again. By gosh. Well, let's cast our bait back out. That's fun, man. It got me excited when that rod goes over like that, man. That gets me just pumped up. But look at this fish. He's coming back after me. Sneak attack. I was about to cast that bait out there, and here he is again. I got my eye on you, fish. Like a snake in the weeds. I'm gonna fix this bait here. Oh, there goes that rod now. There goes that rod. Man, I thought we was gonna cast that other one out. Yeah, I'm hooked up right here. I'm in for a good time today, y'all. These fish all up on this bar. I thought there might be bait up here, a little bit slower current flow. Some mud right here too. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one now. It's going down. Oh my gosh, we got rods going down everywhere, y'all. I'm gonna get this one in a little closer. I don't know if that other one hooked up. He hit it, I don't think he did. The rod ain't moving no more. Okay, that one there is just a small one. I'm gonna set him back and we're gonna get this headpiece out. Oh, now it's going down. He got it in. Yep, he's on there. I thought he let it go again. Okay, whew. Well, doubled up and got another bait ready to go out. This one's got me wrapped in something out there. Crap. I'm hung in something, y'all. I feel my line going over something. Oh man, I hope he comes out of this. It sucks that there's something out there right in front of me, because we're going to be casting over that all day. There he come. Hey, come out of it then. This in here. Man, this is a good time, y'all. Ain't none of these fish so far, you know, really had any size to them, but heck, I don't care. When you got this many rods going down, buddy, it's just a good time. I love this. This right here, man, I'm out here. You know, my alarm went off 5:15 this morning, but man, I was happy and ready to go. And I ain't even a morning person, but getting out here with the chance to catch some fish, especially in the springtime when you don't know what you're gonna get, it gets me going, man. This one here, another one about the same size we've been getting. Out in there, we'll have to throw this one on the board. That one's a little chunk right there. That's a fun sizer. I'm just gonna leave him setting for just a second because I want to get these dang baits out here, man. I ain't got but one bait in the water right now. He thinks he's getting away. Look at him. He ain't going nowhere. All right, as I was trying to do, let's rehook this bait. Go out the other nostril there. I'm just gonna launch it out there. All right, we'll send that one way out there too. And I'm gonna move this one over to this, right that way when I do my next line, it'll be here and here. And we can kind of just work with the current instead of against it. Okay, I'll set this one over there. Look at these two fish now, by gosh. These two, they're gonna try to swim circles around each other before I can get them in. Bite's on, people. The bite's on. Right here. I don't even know what time it is. You know, I got out here a little before 7 this morning. Let's see what time it is right now. 7:29 right there. 7:29. We already got, I don't know, 4 or 5 fish in. Just a few minutes. All right, fishy, you gone. Your 5 minutes of fame, unfortunately, got interrupted by this one right here, this old fun sizer. I'm gonna switch out this sinker here before I launch it back out. I had my 8-ounce sinker on here because I hoped to suspend fish yesterday and didn't work out, and because the current flow when I was over at that creek, but because I was just casting short distances, I was just kind of lobbing them. Not a big deal, but I'm making these really long casts, or trying to, with my lighter action rods. I need a lighter sinker on there. We're getting the bait back on this now. I'm rambling, y'all. I'm just excited. I'm pumped up, man. That's another good fish. Let's throw him on the board. I ain't got my other camera set up. I ain't had time for it. Yeah, that's another fun sizer. 34 inches right there, man. That's a good fish. There you go. This water's so shallow up here. I was trying to push him off my boot. It wasn't working out. We got him out there now. All right. Woo! Man, this is fun, y'all. I'm gonna have to lose my sweatshirt already. It's a little chilly out here this morning, but I've worked up a little bit of a sweat here reeling in all these fish. I'm gonna have to lose the sweatshirt, get me a couple more baits out there. The bite is on today, people. Y'all, I'm gonna throw out a bluegill head on one of these. I did some ultralight fishing last night. Hopefully, I tried to film. Hopefully the video turned out. I ain't had a chance to fool with it. But if it did, that will have been the last video you saw as I get a backlash. But I kept a few bluegill just because I knew I was gonna be up here in the shallows today. And you know, I thought these fish might be eating some bluegill up here. Boy, I messed that line up bad, didn't I? We'll get it directly. But I kept a couple of them bluegill, so we're gonna mix them in today. You know, I don't normally like bluegill as much out here on the Tennessee River, but I have caught fish with it, and we're gonna use it today. Let's see if I, there we go. Now I'm caught up in my sinker. And this skipjack head we caught that last fish on, you can see it's still in good shape. I switched out, put me a smaller sinker on there. Launch it out. All right, man, we're in business again. Sun's coming up over the tree line. Heck, it's already a good morning before the morning even starts. Getting action right here. I'm gonna crank down on him. I think he may have it. He does, got it, he does. I got these 3 out. And I thought, you know, this one on the side over here, it ain't been hit. We've had all this action, all these fish. That other one ain't been touched. And so I reeled it in, and sure as the world ain't got no bait on it. So it either got the hook stripped during all the melee going on, or I flung the bait off during the cast, which is always a possibility. So I got it reeled in over here. I'm gonna put that other part of the bluegill on it, I think. And then we'll have 2 bluegill and 2 skipjack rods. But the way it's going right now, we can't keep nothing in the water. This one here is just gonna be another small one. We're gonna get him in and get him going quick. Looks like we're gonna get our headpiece back on this one too. That's certainly good news. If we're catching this many fish, we're gonna go through some bait today. Then assuming the video I filmed last night worked out, and assuming y'all watched it, you would know I did not catch very many skipjack last night. So bait today, we could possibly burn through it if this bite stays like it is. But you know what? I got that bait to use it, so I'm fine if we use it. If we burn through it, so be it. I'll go out and catch some more. This headpiece here, it's pretty tore up where we've caught some fish on it. So now I'm gonna go toward the back, hook it like a normal body chunk like we would. And so this fish, man, they get, so man, every one of these fish that got it in for me, they all come back for more. Look at him. He gonna get me, buddy. You can get on out here, fish. I'll punch you. All right. Go over here. Cast this bait out. Man, I'm having a good time, y'all. Y'all ain't never experienced a bite like this. It's something to put on your to-do list, because it's a lot of fun. That one there is not going to be quite as deep as them other two. I'm just kind of staggering, you know, and when I cast this fourth rod out again, I'm going to go at an angle here so it'll be even shallower. I want to hit a variety of depths coming up through here. Guys, here's that last section of bluegill. Got the head on the other rod. We're going to use the rest of it on this one. And again, I'm just going to kind of toss it over there. And because I'm going at an angle and not as long a cast, I mean, that it hit bottom instantly. So it's just 3, 4, 5 foot deep. We'll see what's up there. Oh, I think that rod right there just got hit. Man, it's a good time, y'all. Oh, look at that rod, man. We got us another one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I barely had just a couple minutes there. This is going to be a long video today, y'all. Fine by me. Some of you like longer videos, some of you don't. Just click off if it's too long for you. Nice thing for me, being on YouTube and stuff, but the longer videos, it's more advertisements YouTube sticks in there. So that's a little bit more coin in my pocket when they monetize me properly. Let's see what's going on out here. I think this is a small fish that's going to try to get through my other lines there. Try to get him over that one. Hopefully he didn't just get in it. Y'all, today I have been lucky on this hot bite, and I have been lucky with not getting my lines tangled. You think I can make it all day without getting a tangle? I don't know. That might be asking a lot. Yeah, it's another one here. Ain't very big. They all been small so far, but man, they in here in good numbers. Well, this one's hooked in a really bad spot. Boy, that hook right there, you see how it's coming out the bottom lip? He goes to spinning on you, and he's liable to put that thing in you. All right, I'm gonna measure this in two. Fish, if you're gonna be small, at least be 31 3/4 inches to help me from a tournament now. No, he's about 30 and a half. Not gonna help me, but it was a good time. All right, I would say he gone, but he just finding his way around. Now he gone. Again, same situation with this skipjack head. The mouth is tore up real bad. It's caught so many fish now, so we're gonna go through the back on it too. Probably got one more fish in this bait, and then we're gonna replace it. Well, I got 4 baits in the water right now. We'll see how long that lasts. I may get to sit on this stump over here. I got me a nice little perch, a nice little chair here on this island. And y'all, these islands out here, I fish the Tennessee River. TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, as we got some geese going by, interrupting the commentary. I was trying to say, TVA, or Tennessee Valley Authority, they operate our hydroelectric dams here on the Tennessee River, and we got that rod going down. I don't think he hooked up. He hit it hard. I don't think he hooked up. But anyway, TVA owns and operates our hydroelectric dams, and they also own all of these islands that you see up and down the Tennessee River. And they allow us to use these islands. We're allowed to set up here and fish. You can camp on these islands. Now, a lot of these islands, like this one here, for instance, you can't really camp on it. I mean, it's a lot of brush and overgrown. Right now, our water level's down a couple feet, so there's some beach access here. But at normal summer pool, the water will be right up there along the bank. So you couldn't really camp on this island, but some of them down through here you can. And so for a lot of yous coming in, fishing Tennessee River, you're looking for a cheap place to stay. It don't get any cheaper than camping out on one of these islands out here. And a lot of them offer good fishing, as we've seen out here today with all these rods going off. So anyway, just something to keep in mind if you're visiting anywhere, Tennessee, Alabama, here on the Tennessee River. And yeah, I'm gonna get out here when the bite slows down. If it does, I'm gonna walk along the shore here and see if I can find me some treasures from bass fishermen, or any other kind of fishing lures that may have gotten snagged by these professionals. They lose a lot of money in lures, and I find a lot of them when I'm walking the shoreline. Here we go again. Oh yeah, well, that's a pulling now. Well, that's gonna take some drag. It's on that old chewed up skipjack head. We're getting another one on it, man. He's pulling. Man, oh man. Yeah, we've got the full use out of this head. I feel like we got our, if I had paid for it, we got our money's worth. I guess technically I did pay for it because I had to buy my tackle and jigs and stuff that I caught it with. So, man, he's acting funny out there. I wonder if this ain't a striper. I can't tell out there. He stripped some drag and then come up to the surface, kind of acting like it. We'll see. I may have to go on the other side of the kayak over here to get him in my other lines. Well, how lucky can I get having all these fish swim across my lines and not getting any in them? I gotta get me a lottery ticket on the way home, y'all. This is gonna be the time I hit it. I'm gonna be a gazillionaire, and y'all ain't never gonna see me again. I'm gonna be on an island, but it'll be a more exotic one, out in the ocean somewhere. The luck I've had today. I'm gonna see when we get this in. I still don't know what it is. Let's see here. We're making progress on him. Yep, that is a striper. I thought it might be. When he was ripping drag like that and come up to the surface almost immediately. Yeah. Oh, stripe here. Let me set up my other camera for this one. Easy now, striper. Easy. This is a good one right here, y'all. This is a good one. Look at that nice thing, man. That's what I love about this stretch of the river this time of year. You get blues, you get big flatheads, and you got a chance at these right here too, and I love catching them. They are so much fun. So let me throw him on the board and we're gonna let him go. That one, just over 34 inches. All right, Mr. Striper. One last look at it there. Is that awesome or what, man? I love these things. He was stripping drag. Let's send you home. You're smarter than these old catfish. You'll find your way out a little quicker. Hopefully you ain't got the camera all wet from your splashing. There he goes. Swimming off healthy. Go do it again sometime. Woo! Had a little break there from the catfish, 10 minutes or so here. But man, the wait, I tell you, all 10 minutes of it, it was worthwhile when that striper come along. Let me just see what time it is here. 8:08. I bet you I've got a 30-minute video here just in the first hour of fishing. Man, this is awesome. Oh, here we go on this one. Here we go on this one. I was over here looking for bass lures and arrowheads. Had a rod going on. Oh man, this one's coming at me too, buddy, and he's going right for them other lines. Will I continue my lucky streak of not getting these fish wrapped up in my lines? One of them's gonna do it and do it right, man. One of them's gonna get all three of the other lines. I'm gonna have to get creative here. I'm gonna have to go over and around this one. but I think I got him around it. I sure did, sure as the world. This one is a small blue, and this one ate the bluegill. Finally got that bluegill eaten down there. A lot of people ask me about bluegill. Why don't I use it? Why don't I use it more often? What are my thoughts on it? And yeah, bluegill's a good bait. It's a better bait in certain parts of the country than it is here. But you can catch fish on it. Better quality fish I'm gonna get on skipjack and white bass, shad, baits like that. This right here, that's typically what I get with bluegill. But that's just my experience with it. As I've said with so many things in life, it ain't necessarily one bait better than the other. It ain't necessarily one piece of gear or one technique or one rigging method that's dominant, that's better than all the rest. It's what you have the most confidence in, because whatever you believe in, whatever you have the most faith in, that's what you're going to spend more time using and more time doing, and that is going to be, that right there is going to determine your success more than anything. Is the time that you put in. How much time are you willing to be out here on the water? You know, if you don't have faith in what you're doing, you don't have confidence in it, you ain't going to stay with it. You're going to be second guessing yourself. You're going to be moving all the time, switching things out. But if you believe in something, you got faith in it, you'll put the time in and you'll get the results. So anyway, that's my speech of the day right there. Let's get another bait out there. Well, there's our next bait. That last fish ate a section of bluegill, so that's what we're throwing back out. And kept them 2 bluegill last night, so I'm gonna make sure they don't go to waste. Again, that one's gonna be kind of up a lot shallower than the other rods. Oh man, right here, right here. What is that? I can't remember the bait. I think this might be the bluegill, y'all. I think it might be the bluegill head. I've had a lull, the first one of the morning here. It's probably been, gosh, 30, 45 minutes. That's a long break, ain't it? Feels like it out here today, though, with the way we started out. This one had the rod buried. I don't know that he's going to end up being that big. He's coming at me. He must have just been digging when he first hit it, because he ain't very big. It's just a really small blue. I was kind of excited when I looked up and seen that rod doubled over. He just hit it with everything he had. But yeah, y'all, the bite's definitely slowed here the last half hour or so. I don't know if that's just because I got 2 rods with bluegill out there or what. But I'm pretty sure this one ate a piece of that bluegill. Well, there he is. We're not going to put him on the board because I know he ain't going to help me for the tournament. I ain't fooling him. What I am going to do, since I'm pretty confident that was the bluegill that we had on that rod, so I'm pretty sure it's bluegill, skipjacks, I think, the way we had it. I'm going to put that as bluegill head on here. Well, guys, I think I'm going to do something here. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to have a little me time fishing. I've had such a good morning out here so far. Probably got at least a 30-minute video just from the fish I have caught. So it's a kind of a prime opportunity for me to turn the cameras off, put them up, and just sit back and relax and enjoy some fishing time for me, which I don't get to do a lot of anymore. You know, this YouTube channel has blown up bigger than I ever dreamed possible, has lasted longer than I ever thought it would, and you know, just be keeping it real with you, it's made me a whole lot more money than I ever dreamed was possible too. But you know, with that there's a cost, and the cost is I don't get a whole lot of trips to just come out and fish for me anymore, just to sit back and relax and enjoy it without having to be on for the camera and deal with cameras and batteries and all that kind of stuff. So today is a good opportunity for me to just spend a few more hours that I was going to fish out here anyway, and just kick back and relax a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this island here, man, I'm glad I fished over here this morning. You know, I've never fished this island before. You know, never pulled up here and fished off the bank. I've fished across the channel. The last catfishing video that you should have seen by now, I filmed it right over there at that creek mouth and have had success there in the past. I have fished off the end of this bar, just anchored down, the bar that runs off the end of this island before, had success, but I've never just tried to come over here on the island itself, set up and cast my baits out. And clearly I've been missing out because there's a hot bite over here, and I got to experience a little bit of it this morning. It's kind of slacked off here in the last hour or so, but hopefully I'm gonna get a few more here this morning before I call it quits. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the filming portion of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back on here again soon. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.